Chat, 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 chat. Look at them teeth. Look at them teeth. But no, chat, welcome back to another podcast. Well, not a podcast. I used to do a podcast, but this not a podcast, but a live stream. I used to have a podcast. I want to bring it back, thinking about bringing it back. So y'all stay tuned. But welcome back, everybody, to another live stream by Diesel D. That's me. Um, y'all hear me okay? I want to make sure y'all can hear me. Um, Today I'm gonna be letting y'all know, like, giving y'all the sauce. You know what I'm saying? For those that are like interested, like about the trucking industry. But first and foremost, okay. We did reach another one of our goals. As you guys can see, we reached 60 followers. Shout out to y'all, man. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to y'all, really, because y'all really been showing out. Um, I'm a small streamer trying to literally build up from the bottom. Um, I know it comes with time and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm patient. I just want to be consistent and yeah, get us all I got type shit. But yeah, today we'll be talking about like how I got into the truck industry and like the little bit that I do know and that I learned in my 6 years. Um, I'm Diesel D, as you guys know, or as you guys should know. All the new people that's watching, welcome in. Um, I'm Diesel D. Um, 26-year-old. I'll be 27 in May. 26-year-old. I'll just say 26, but 26-year-old truck driver. I've been in the trucking game. I want to say going on 6 years. All right, 6 years in June, and I have a Class A. Um, I never went over the road. You know what I'm saying? I've always been local. Like I still work at the job that I started with, or whatever the case may be. I deliver beer. I deliver product. I'm home every day, local. I really didn't want to go over the road. A lot of times when you get your CDL and shit like that, a lot of these companies they make you go over the road. But um, luckily, quick story. Um, I went to trade school. So listen, I'm 26 now. I'll be 27 in May, right? It was 2020. It was 2020, and I just finished trade school going into 2021, and cause those are my two fields, right? Ever since a kid, ever since diapers, trucking, construction. All I ever wanted to do. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody that's tuned in. But all I ever wanted to do, trucking, construction, right? Boom. Okay, cool. Uh, Finish high school or whatever case may be, years go past. Um, and then I inquire on trade school, get into a trade school program, okay? Complete my trade school program. I'm like, I need a plan B in case this construction doesn't work out. I want my CDL. Okay, cool. Should I go to school for it? What should I do? Mind you, I have a family member that's working at the company that I'm working at now. He ended up putting in the word for me, got me in. Um, so I didn't have to go to school, but I did have to take some schooling for trucking, and that was releasing my restriction. But we'll get into that, okay? Um, y'all forgive me. Hope y'all drunk y'all water today. Um, but yeah, uh, so I started working there. He gave me the briefs, whatever the case may be, because I had to choose, right? I'm fresh out of trade school. It's either I'm gonna go to the union, right? And this is 2020. The first starting off pay was $25. So I had to make a huge decision. A huge decision. It's either I'm gonna go to the union, start off making $25 an hour, or I'm gonna continue, like, say no to the union. I had a letter of recommendation, right? Say I'm gonna be like, nah, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna do that. I'm going to I'm going to say forget that and go on with the company. But when I got in with the company, I had to work as a helper, right? I didn't just like get into getting my CDL, right? I had to get in with the company. Okay. And I encourage everybody, if you're trying to like get your CDL, you know what I'm saying? Like the route to go to school isn't always the way. A lot of these companies have CDL opportunities, like any beverage company, such as 7 Up, Pepsi, beer. Um, then you got UPS, FedEx. you postal service, you know what I'm saying? They have CDL opportunities. So if you don't have the money or whatever the case may be to go to school, you can get in with one of those companies. But also they do have grants, you feel me, for you to get your CDL, and they'll pay for it, but you have to qualify. Okay, you have to qualify. So I ended up getting in with the company. I worked as a helper. Now, mind you, I took what could I say? Like, um, it really wasn't hidden. Like the pay wasn't good. None of that shit. You know what I'm saying? As a helper, okay? This is as a helper. So I'm the driver's helper. I'm not driving, okay? I'm sitting in the passenger seat. So mind you, I'll keep it a buck with y'all. I'm getting $110, you feel me, to work anywhere from fucking 8 to 12 hours a day. You know what I'm saying? Could be a 6 hour day depending on the loads. Cause a lot of these beverage companies or whatever, you work until you get done. You know what I'm saying? Um, that was a little different for me because I come from a lot of retail jobs, jobs that where okay, you start at 8 and you end at 3 or 4, whatever the case may be. You put in your time, your relief comes, or you did your shift, punch out, you go home. But with this, whether you're a driver or a helper, like you're working till all your stops are finished and all the product is off the truck or all of your deliveries are done, whatever the case may be. So I'm as a helper, I'm working there, whatever the case may be. Now mind you, I'm at Home Depot at the time. You feel me? So um I'm fresh out of school. You know what I'm saying? Turned the union down, but I'm still like to make ends meet. I'm still like working with contractors and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? To make ends meet, whatever the case may be. Because I mean, I don't think can't nobody work off or live off $110 a day. That's just not enough. I mean, living in this economy, like I'm not downing it or anything. Like thank God for growth and shit like that. But like, come on now, let's keep it a buck. In this economy, like you need like stuff is high. Inflation is too much. Eggs is $10 a carton. You feel me? And I don't even eat eggs, but I mean, I'm up to date on shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But neither here nor there. Yeah, I'm getting $110 a day. You feel me? And I'm working. You know what I'm saying? Now, mind you, I'm seeing like 60-hour weeks. Cause how it works at my job, it's okay. The drivers are commissioned. The helpers are hourly now, but back then they weren't. All right. So mind you, I'm getting $110. You feel me? I'm working anywhere from 8 to 12 to 10 hours a day. Don't make a difference, depending on whenever the driver gets done or whatever the case may be. And I'm getting a set rate. So I'm telling y'all, I'm putting in 12 hours, and this is in one day. I didn't work 12 hours and I didn't make $110. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. Okay, cool. So I got my little Home Depot gig on the side. You know what I'm saying? Plus I'm still working with like contractors. I'm still in and out the construction field. You know what I'm saying? Since I don't go to the didn't go to the union, so I start studying. You feel me? Anybody that's trying to get your CDL, I encourage you to get the CDL Prep app. All right, get the CDL Prep app. It's gonna help you. It allows you to put it in test mode for you to practice different tests. Whether you're trying to get endorsements too. So in order for you to get an A, you need general knowledge, combinations, air brakes. Now, in order for you to get a B, which I don't encourage people to do a B, just go A. I have a class A, just go A. You're not limited. You feel me? With B, you can only drive straight trucks. With A, you can drive tractor trailer. That's what I drive. Um, with a B, it's just general knowledge and air brakes because a lot of these commercial vehicles, well, most of them are operate off of air brakes. Okay, so general knowledge and air brakes. Um, so yeah, but I encourage y'all to get an A. You know what I'm saying? Don't even waste your time getting a B. Some people probably don't even just want to, in order if you want to like work for a bus company or whatever the case may be. But I'm gonna just say, hey, get an A because you never know. Like you could have a B job, but you might want to switch to an A job. You get what I'm saying? You're gonna need that A. So go ahead and get the A. So cool. I'm working as a helper, and the whole time I'm studying, but I ain't gonna lie. Like I'm so tired that I'm lacking on my studying because like I'm so tired. You feel me? Like 5 days a week, you feel me? I'm working from 6 to 12 hours a day, sometimes longer. You get what I'm saying? So I'm beat. On weekends, I will study, 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 get stuff off the app. I'll write it down. You know what I'm saying? On my little notebook or whatever, just so I can, excuse me, just so I can remember it. So when I go take my test, you feel me? I'm valid. Okay, cool. This thing just scared the fuck out of me. Shit. This little Febreze thing, y'all forgive me. But I'm I'm studying. Okay, cool. Working as a little helper, whatever the case may be. Shout out to everybody that's tuning in. You feel me? We talking about getting in the trucking, how I started. Working as a helper, $110 a day. Cool. All right. So I study, right? I go to take my test. Okay. When you go to the DMV, you can only take one at a time. Now, when you're getting an A, you can only take one at a time. Well, whether you're getting a B, but I'm gonna encourage y'all to get an A. Okay. Only take one at a time. First thing is general knowledge, right? I ain't even gonna lie to y'all, right? I go take my general knowledge test. I failed 3 fucking times. 3 times. Cuz this is why, okay? The general knowledge is not so general. Like they will ask you shit like, if you get into an accident in a truck, what should you do? And it's like multiple choice. It'll be like call 911 or say let's just say this. The truck is on fire, right? They'll be like, should you call 911, attempt to put the fire out, or get out the truck? You know what I'm saying? They are real good with mixing those questions up. It's just kind of like it'll kind of fuck your head up. You know what I'm saying? So I failed 3 times. 3 times. Now, when you fail each one 3 times, you gotta wait 30 days in order for you to take it again. Okay. So I failed 3 times. Just as general knowledge that is. I couldn't even get past the first one. You feel me? But this is because like it's not so general. They can confuse you. So you gotta look out for that. And if you skip questions, you're gonna see those questions again. You feel me? So like, yeah, it's better if you study. Cause don't do too much skipping. Because you're gonna see that same question again. You feel me? So cool. I failed 3 times. All right, I'm mad as hell. Cause mind you, I'm still at Home Depot. You feel me? I'm still suffering getting this like $110 a day. And I'm still as a helper. I'm still working crazy ass hours. I'm not getting no fucking money, right? Man, that motivates the shit out of me. You hear me? I'm talking about motivates the shit out of me. I lock in real heavy. Boom. Studying. I'm in a truck. I'm working, studying. Drive on the way to the next stop, studying. You see me, I'm studying. Go to the DMV. I pass all fucking three. If I'm lying, I'm dying. I pass all three. Feel me? That didn't turn me up so much. You know what I'm saying? I passed all three. Okay, cool. Go back to the company. You know what I'm saying? Now you got your CLP. Your CLP is your commercial license permit. Okay? Get out to the company. Now, mind you, make sure y'all have a clean driving record. Be a lot of people that be trying to get their CDL. They got all types of tickets on that motherfucker, all types of accidents, speeding tickets. You can't have no moving violations on there. Period. Period. If y'all saw my MVR right now, it's nothing. You can't have nothing. I'm a slow driver anyway. You know what I'm saying? So if you got a bad driving record, you know what I'm saying, clean your record up, then attempt to get your CDL. Because a lot of these companies are not going to want to insure you because you have all of that shit on your license. Okay. I've seen it happen at my job. I've talked to different people. I've seen it. I've heard it. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all have a clean driver record. Every mistakes do happen. You know what I'm saying? If you do have a bad driving record, clean it up. Clean it up. Okay. So I'm rolling. I got my CLP. Oh fuck, I'm in there. You know what I'm saying? Get on my CLP. They run my MVR. Now, mind you, a lot of jobs, you know what I'm saying, trucking jobs are gonna run your MVR anyway before you. Well, I didn't have my CDL yet. I had my license, but just in case they wanted to put me in like a company vehicle in a van or whatever for me to go help out other drivers XYZ, you still have to have a clean record because you're still in one of their vehicles. Again, it's an insurance issue. You feel me? If I would have had a bad driving record for my regular license, you know what I'm saying? They're not going to put me in that van. They're not going to let me drive their equipment. I'm on their insurance, all right? They can't insure me. So, cool. Got a clean driving record. I get in my MVR when I first started. Okay, cool. Pass my test. After failing 3 times, I go get in my CLP. Boom, the ball is rolling. Okay, going with this driver. Um, now honestly, the drivers don't have to let you drive. It's kind of like up to them because if anything happens while you're driving and you only have a commercial license permit, that's on them. You feel me? That's on them. That whole accident or whatever case may be, whatever happens, that's on the person that has a CDL. It won't be on me. It's on the person that has a CDL. I'm learning. You feel me? I only have a permit. It's on them. Okay, cool. So I I'll get with this driver, you know what I'm saying? I'm going with him. You know, he's letting me drive to like different stops. Okay. So I'm not driving on the E-way. You know, I'm just kind of like getting acquainted. Okay. Because a lot of times I've talked to a lot of people that went to school. They're gonna want you to 9 times out of 10 have your CLP first. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna do some classroom shit. You feel me? Then y'all gonna go hop in the truck. But at this company and how it usually does go, a lot of stuff is changing. This was back in 2020 and 2021. A lot of stuff is changing. So you just have to like see what your company wants you to do. But like this company, um, what I did was back then, a lot of stuff is so different now. Like everything has changed. Because like now I think they even have like you take some modules online. Like if you get in with a company, they want to track your driving hours, like we in high school. Like they just doing some different stuff now. But this is back again, like I say, it's back in 2021, 2020 type shit. Okay, cool. So he's letting me drive to different stops or whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting acquainted with the truck. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, everybody like, oh, I can do it. It's just like driving a car, but it's a lot of responsibility that come with driving that truck. You know what I'm saying? Like you got whatever you do in the tractor is gonna affect what the trailer. So if the fucking tractor is going like this, the trailer is eventually gonna start going like this. You know what I'm saying? It's not one piece. You're in the front piece. You're in the tractor. You have a trailer you're hauling. Okay. So you just have to get acquainted with it. You know what I'm saying? Watch your ass in. You know what I'm saying? When you're doing turns and shit like that. Um, yeah, you'll get used to it. But so listen. So I'm going to different stops. He like, hey, I'm gonna let you drive. All right, cool. You know what I'm saying? Cool. I'm driving different stops. So we do that for a couple weeks. Next, he like, man, we're gonna get on the expressway today. Now, mind you, he didn't have to do this shit. You feel me? He doing it out of the niceness, kindness of his heart. He didn't have to do that. You know what I'm saying? He didn't have to do that. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to him. You feel me? Because he didn't have to do that. So he like, man, you drive on the expressway, take us to the route, whatever case may be. You know what I'm saying? You good on the street. Um, okay, cool. Drive on the expressway, you know what I'm saying? Getting a feel for it, you know. And this became like repetition. Okay. I started off just driving on the streets. You feel me? I would take us back to the warehouse from our route using the streets. You know what I'm saying? Didn't get on the E-way yet. You know, of course, it took longer to get back to the warehouse, but I wasn't using the expressway. You know, I'm just getting acquainted. You feel me? Mind you, I just got my CLP, so now I'm looking to drive a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So I can get ready to start practicing my skills. Um, practicing my skills tests, pre-trip, all that. You feel me? Because that's like the next part of the test. You feel me? Once you get your CLP, okay, cool, you got that. Now you can start practicing driving, but also you have to get ready for the pre-trip, right? That means in-cab inspection, outside the cab inspection, engine compartment. How they doing it? I don't know how they doing it now, but back then, like when you went to go take your test, like the tablet will dictate whatever you do type shit. So like you will never do the tractor and a trailer. You will either do the tractor or you'll do the trailer. Now, so driving on the expressway, you know what I'm saying? Building my experience up. Okay, cool. Get ready to go take my test. Saturday comes. They send me to this fucking um they send me to this DMV way the fuck south. I think it was Bradley. They like real racist out there type shit. So everything's going good. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing a pre-trip. You know what I'm saying? We get to the in-cab inspection. The tablet has said that I was doing the tractor. I mean the was it the tractor or the trailer? I can't remember. But the tablet is gonna dictate what you do. So do that. Now I'm in the in cab, right? Now, for my truckers out there, you know what I'm saying? And for my non truckers, okay, cool. I'll go ahead and explain it. When you are taking your test, your in cab test, it's a static test, right? And that basically is checking like the PSI of your tractor, okay? You're going to push whatever knobs in or whatever case it be. So, say you push your tractor brake in, tractor knob in, um, and you leave your trailer brake applied. You kind of want to listen and watch your air gauge to see if you're losing any psi. You feel me? Then you're gonna switch off, leave the other knob in, bring the other knob out. You watching your gauge to see if you have any air leaks. A couple of times you're gonna start on, then it's a fan down, things of that nature. I do the static test. He stops me, right? He stops me. Now, mind you, the static test is a part of the static test is a part of you it's a part of the CDL test. So he stops me. You know what I'm saying? Because usually in a pre-trip, you gotta talk your way through. Tell them what you're doing. Okay. You want to be very talkative. Tell them what you're doing. I say, now I will perform the static test. You know what I'm saying? I'm going on with my little spiel. He said, we don't do the static test here. Huh? I say what now? He said, we don't do the static test here. I was like, yeah. So that kind of threw me for a loop. Okay, so I had to hurry up and make a quick adjustment. You know what I'm saying? So I tried to go to the next part of the test, which was like talking about my gauges, because you'll talk about like your all your gauges. You'll talk about the seat belt, the things that's in the truck, like the fire extinguisher is properly mounted and secured. The windshield wiper, not windshield wiper, the windshield, it has no cracks. You can see out of it. They want to hear certain terms like properly mounted and secured. You feel me? So say like the fire extinguisher is properly mounted and secured. The seatbelt properly mounted and secured. You know what I'm saying? No frayed. They want to hear certain terms. If they don't hear certain terms, then you're likely to not pass because that's stuff that they want to hear. You feel me? That's stuff that they want to hear. So he stops me, right? He say, he says, excuse me, chat. Water good as hell. Um, he says we don't do the static test here. So I'm blown away. I try to hurry up and make a, what I'm saying, hurry up and make a quick adjustment. So I go to the next part or whatever the case may be. But I do know that he ended up docking points for that because it all go off points. You feel me? The more points you accumulate, you feel me? I believe uh you fucking fail. You know what I'm saying? The more points you accumulate. Because you don't want to build up points. I think anytime you do something wrong, it's a point at your name. Um, yeah, if that's how they still do it. But yeah, it's a point at your name. You know what I'm saying? Or is it the other way around? I can't remember. It was fucking 5 going on 6 years ago, whatever the case may be. But he said we don't do side test here. I try to hurry up and make a quick adjustment. And um like I was kind of so blown away because I'm like, I know this is a part of the test. Like he tweaking, you know what I'm saying? So, um, we got to the end of the test. Everything else went smooth. He said you have, I'm sorry, I think it is the more points you get that you pass or whatever. So he didn't put no points on there. Um, if I'm not mistaken. Um, he's like, yeah, you didn't pass. Mind you, I'm hot. I'm hot at this point because I'm like, I know it's that static test, G. I know it. I know it. You feel me? I know it because like each little section you're supposed to get points for, whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to get credit for it because you know it. You know what I'm saying? He didn't pass me, so I ain't gonna lie. Like, I never forget. This was May 2021. This was before I went to Vegas. I failed that mug. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, dang, I'm supposed to have it my birthday month. You feel me? So that was like devastating to me. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all because it's just like all I wanted for my birthday was my CDL. I got my CDL June 12th, 2021. June 12th, 2021. And but I started driving in 2020, early 2021 type shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I was practicing in the wintertime or whatever case may be. But like but before I went to go take my test, every day after the route, I was going with this guy. We would start at like 4:30, 5 o'clock in the morning, be back at like 10, 11 o'clock. I would sit over and like on like the corner of our yard and I would practice. I would practice the parallel, practice the alley dock, practice the offsetting, practice the straight back, the whole skills nine, whole nine yards. I would practice the pre-trip in cab inspection. I would practice the trailer. You know what I'm saying? Because you never know what they're gonna tell you got to do. So make sure you know the engine compartment. Okay. Make sure you know the trailer. Okay. Um, because you're gonna have to talk about all of that shit. And the thing about when you're doing a pre-trip is like you don't want to stop talking. If you stop talking and these people like ask you something, that might fuck your whole mindset up. You know what I'm saying? I'm just going. They couldn't stop me for shit. I'm rolling. You know what I'm saying? They told me I was doing the tractor. Yeah, this is properly mounted secured. You know what I'm saying? My mirrors are on correctly. I can see out of them. They're clear. No glass broken. XYZ. I'm going down to the fucking stairs. The stairs are mounted and secure. Oh, whole nine. You know what I'm saying? Lady wasn't able to get a word out of me. I mean, she wasn't able to get a word out. You feel me? I was rolling. You want to keep rolling. You know what I'm saying? That shows you know what you're talking about. Too many freezes, they're gonna think, oh, this person is confident. They really don't know what they're doing, XYZ. And that's not gonna look good. You feel me? So make sure you know what you're talking about. Um, make sure you know what you're talking about and and just have confidence because it's all a confidence thing. You know what I'm saying? Like if you don't have no confidence, you know what I'm saying, then I don't know what to tell you. You know, like you got to stand on what you mean. You know what I'm saying? Period. Stand on business. And I was standing on business. Lady couldn't say shit. So um now this was the second time I went. I failed the first time. I went to a different location the second time and I'm rolling. I'm rolling. They did the static test there, did the static test, you feel me? And yeah, I went on with the other part of the pre-trip. Now the last part of the test is when you do the road test, okay? When you are doing the road test, okay? Like if you're not driving a stick, make sure you keep both of your hands on the steering wheel. Make sure you put your seatbelt on. You know what I'm saying? Like these are things that you have to remember to do before y'all are even leaving because like they will dock your points or not give you no points because of that shit. It's a big thing. If you get in there in a truck and you just release the brakes and put it in drive and now you gone without putting your seatbelt on, checking your mirrors. Like they looking at all of that. The lady was watching me. Feel me? Put my seatbelt on. You feel me? Now I'm ready to release the brakes. You know what I'm saying? If you in a stick, you're gonna put it in gear first, then release the brakes. You feel me? Look on your mirrors, you know what I'm saying? Ease off the brake. We out of there. So make sure, you know what I'm saying, y'all looking out, y'all got your seatbelt on, you know, because they watching all of that. They just looking. You know, make sure you watching your back end when you do your turns. Cause she said, hey, the trailer goes over the curb or hits the curb or anything, you're done. You can take the truck back, go the fuck home. So make sure y'all watching y'all back end. You feel me? They don't want you with your head all out the window trying to see if your trailer is clear. They don't want you to do all that shit. You feel me? Watch your mirrors to the left and to the right. You know what I'm saying? And it's usually depending on the truck, it's usually a mirror on the fucking tractor hood. Okay? And you will be able to see like all your right turns. All right? It's not one on the left side, it's just on the right side. So these are things that we have to take into account. You know what I'm saying? If you're trying to get your license, um, I say we as in truckers, soon to be truckers, whatever the case may be. You know, I watched a lot of YouTube videos just on like how it went. You know what I'm saying? It's not hard, but it's not easy either. You feel me? Because I mean, it takes a lot to drive a truck though. People be like, oh, I said people say it's easy all the time. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, I congratulate anybody, you know what I'm saying, that is going through the process, finish the process, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Cause I know what that shit take. You know what I'm saying? My boy just got a CDL. I know what that shit take. You know what I'm saying? Like, excuse me, the remembering of things, you know what I'm saying? The pre-trip, you know, the in-cab inspection, outside cab inspection, road test, the skills test. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people be tweaking when you get to that parallel, or you got a parallel, a tractor, and trailer into those lines. You feel me? Without going over the lines. You know what I'm saying? You only get a certain amount of pull-ups. You know what I'm saying? See, we think about this game because we think about the money. Yeah, it's cool to be thinking about the money, but I know some people that oh yeah, you making money. I'm trying to make that same money. Woo, it's down the third. I hear truckers getting it, woo woo, but they can't even pass the test. You know what I'm saying? So like, make sure like you really like passionate. You know what I'm saying? And like you really to ready lock in on that shit. You feel me? And give it all you got. Because there's some people that want it, but they can't even pass the fucking test. Some people can't even offset. You'd be surprised. Some people can't even go straight back in the trailer. Mind you, it's not hard because I've been doing it for a while, but I mean, it is hard just getting acquainted if you just getting acquainted. Because think about it, you're in the tractor, you feel me? And you need your trailer to go back, right? So you're in reverse, and whatever moves you make in your steering wheel and with your steering wheel in the tractor, that's gonna affect your trailer. You feel me? It was a lot of guys I was practicing with. You know what I'm saying? They were asked to do a straight back. You know what I'm saying? And it was me too. You know what I'm saying? But it wasn't as much. But still, me too. I had to learn. You feel me? Once you get the feel of it, you should know. If you want to go to the right, turn your wheel to the left. If you want to go to the left, vice versa, turn your wheel to the right. So you have to control it. All right. You have to control it. But make sure you're passionate about it. You know what I'm saying? Make sure there's something you really want to do. You know what I'm saying? Because we be thinking about the money, but like it really don't even be like something that we want to do, something that we not gonna give your all. Now you wasting your fucking time. You feel me? And when I say like make sure you passionate about it, because Pete got a lot of people, got a lot of medical people in my family, right? They wanted me to do the medical thing. Cause oh nephew, son, ooh, son, third, you can get a lot of money with the medical, but that's not my thing. You get what I'm saying? Like I'm not passionate about that. You know, like I don't want to do that. And I think if you don't want to do something, but you're still doing it because of the money, or you get into it because of the money, like I'm not saying like you can't do it or you won't succeed, but it's just, it's not gonna feel right. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't really like my job like that, but I love driving trucks. You feel me? Like you need experience. You know what I'm saying? So building my experience. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, really, like, I'm a carpenter outside of trucking and carpenter first though, because that was first. Well, I'm a carpenter first. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is, um, I'm about learning. Like delivering product is not too much I can learn. Not saying I know it all, um, but my thing is learning. Like I need something that's gonna keep me engaged. You know, so I'm trying to get this little dump business started. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm in the dump trucks. I'm trying to try. I'm trying to tie construction with the truck driving. And for those that know, if you know, you know, they work hand in hand. A lot of times you see construction guys, you're gonna see some dump trucks, you're gonna see some cement trucks, you know what I'm saying? Any type of trucks you're gonna see. You might see a 53 footer out there dropping off some materials or a flatbed. Who knows? Who knows? It all goes works hand in hand. Okay, cool. So I got my CDL, right? Working at my company and I see that I'm restricted. Cause how it goes here, it's like and I don't know if this is anywhere. This is only for Illinois. It's like if you well, yeah, I believe it's yeah, no, that's how they do it. If you take your test, whatever you take your test in, that's what's going to be on your license. So if you take your test in a stick, then that's going to be on your license. You can drive stick. But I took my test in an automatic and I was restricted. So that means I couldn't get no stick shift and drive. You know what I'm saying? Because they make that a requirement now. Like they will restrict you if you didn't show them that you can do it. Okay, cool. I knew that I didn't don't plan on I didn't and I don't because I'm still there. I don't plan on staying at this company like retiring age or whatever the case may be, you know, a stepping stone. But my thing is this. Um um dang, I just forgot what I was about to say. This be hard, Chad. I ain't gonna lie. When like you got so much that it's trying to come out, but like your brain just like stop. You know, like it just stopped. It's like just at a halt, like boom. It's like whoa, 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 whoa. Damn. Um, I lost it. But uh yeah, I lost it. Um, damn, I forget. But because I was trying to like tie a different point or whatever case may be, but um oh yeah, 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 yeah. I got it, 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 got it. I'm being restricted with your stick with a stick and shit like that and automatic. So I took my test in an automatic. Um So I had that restriction on it, right? So I would say I was working for about a year, I want to say. And I ended up taking like a program. Now mind you, already have a class A CDL at this point, right? All I need to do is just show them I can drive a stick. And before that, I didn't know what they were gonna have me do. I thought they were gonna have me do everything over. But they ended up letting me take the class and they showed me, I ain't gonna lie, they showed me like once or twice. You know what I'm saying? But like, I mean, if you know, you know, a stick isn't hard. You know what I'm saying? It was a 10 speed. You feel me? Five low gears, five high gears. It's all a pattern. You feel me? Listen to it. You gotta listen to it. You feel me? Gotta listen to the engine. No one is ready to, you feel me? The trans, I mean, no one is ready to shift. Um, but I mean, like that'll come over time, or whatever case it be. Double clutch. They want you to double clutch. Um, so I ended up taking a program for that. Okay. They showed me the ins and outs. Like I say, low gears, high gears, double clutching, um, Man, and the stick is crazy though. Like you can stall out. So say for example, like you're hitting the gas and you're on like 40 miles an hour. You're in like that's probably I want to say like fourth gear, I want to say. Yeah, that's like fourth gear. Third or fourth gear. No, that's like fourth gear. Going yeah, fourth or fifth gear. Damn near fourth. But and like you just hit the brake, you have to grab the clutch too. Like hit the clutch. You feel me? Because like if you stall, you can stall out because like it's not keeping up. You know what I'm saying? Your RPMs and your gear, your whatever gear you're at, like it's not matching. Also, like everything is based off the clutch. In order to start a stick truck, you feel me? You gotta push the clutch. You know what I'm saying? Um, yeah, my granddad used to always talk to me about driving stick cars, but like I don't know how to drive a stick car, but I can drive a 10-speed semi. You know what I'm saying? Excuse me, chat. I can drive a 10-speed semi. So, um, I got the restriction off. I ended up, but listen though, chat. Listen. So, excuse me, chat. As God is my witness, right? I'm in the program to take the test. I'm ready to get my restriction off, right? Come to test day. Okay. Now mind you, we were real south, um we was in a yard that's like near Cicero, or whatever the case may be. So the route they showed us was like a back way, right? Um During this back way, like semis is all over the place. You know what I'm saying? Forklift drivers going from this building to this building, this dock to this dock, like they're crossing the street. So mind you, I'm in the truck, I'm shifting. You know what I'm saying? I'm shifting, I'm rolling. You know what I'm saying? Like everything going smooth. I want to say like this forklift driver, he just jets out in front of the street, right? Like just jets out. I'm talking about because I'm telling y'all like it was like warehouse right here, warehouse right here, warehouse. It was on the but this is the way that they showed us. It was fucking docks and warehouses across the street from each other. He jets out in the middle of the street. I'm whoa. First thing I do is hit the brake, but I grab the clutch like not directly after I hit the brake, but it was a little bit of time. So I ended up stalling out, right? I stalled out. But as I told my instructor, like, hey, I'd rather stall out than hit the man. You feel me? Like he saw us coming. Like he ain't have to jet out there. Like I saw him, but like he ain't have to jet out there. It's just like what will behoove you to like try to make your decision at the last minute if you see us coming. You know what I'm saying? So he jetted out there. Whoa, grab that brake. I instantly grabbed the clutch. You know what I'm saying? Now we jerking. Now we jerking. You feel me? Because the truck is slowing down and stalling out. So we ended up stalling. Okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? Okay, cool. We stalled. So mind you, I'm mad because I'm like, I know he finna fail me. I know it. I know it. But I'm like, he do see what happened. Better I stall out than this forklift driver get hit. You know what I'm saying? This is what I'm thinking in my head. Didn't fail me. He said, yeah, it was crazy. Because everything else was smooth. I'm talking about smooth. It was going so smooth. You feel me? They usually tell us to like build it up to like sixth or seventh gear. You feel me? Then break it down. You know what I'm saying? Breaking it down means downshift. You feel me? He said, oh, break it down to four. You feel me? Where in the so back in the low gears or whatever the case may be. I'm breaking it down to one. You feel me? I'm just basically like showing off, showing them that I can do it. You feel me? I can do it. You know what I'm saying? I'm coming from 7, 8 gear. You feel me? I'm breaking it down. But over time though, you feel me? Because like it go off of RPMs. You know what I'm saying? Like your RPMs and your speed, all that stuff have to match it. It's all a coordination. You feel me? So like usually like when you driving a stick, it's one hand on the steering wheel, one hand on the stick. Then you got your right leg that's like driving uh pedal for the brake and the accelerator, my granddad would say, and then your left foot, you feel me, you got the clutch, you feel me, and you usually have to like get up like that, like put your knee up like that and like kick it in or whatever, and you gotta hold it. So so it's coordination, and you got a double clutch too. So like you got your hand on the steering wheel, You feel me? You got your hand on the shifter or whatever the case may be. You rolling, you know, and you got to go to the next gear. So they want you to clutch to neutral, clutch to gear, bow, straight like that. You know what I'm saying? It's looking like boom, boom. You know what I'm saying? Boom, boom. Like clutch to neutral, clutch to gear, clutch to neutral, clutch to gear. You know what I'm saying? They don't want you floating because you don't know. You feel me? You don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like it's easy to float now. I went to this dump truck company. They wanted to see if I could drive a stick, and I'm floating. Oh, I was floating. Bow, four, boom, five, splinter up. Bow, I'm over the six. Boom, I'm rolling. You know what I'm saying? Floating, floating. But in school, you know what I'm saying, program or whatever the case may be, you have to double clutch. They not settling for none of that shit, bro. Like you float, you dang near gonna be out of there. Nah, I'm just playing. I'm just scaring y'all a little bit, but like you gotta double clutch. You feel me? You have to. It was this one company that before I went to this company that I just told y'all about. Um, as far as like my me getting my restriction lifted. Um, I ain't gonna lie, that dude was kind of getting. It was an evaluation, and that dude was getting upset because it's just like I didn't know how to drive no stick. We was in a 53 footer sleeper. You feel me? It's other people in the back. You know what I'm saying? So I'm shifting, but I'm doing a lot of grinding. Now, if you know, you know. You feel me? Like, like if you grind or hit a hard wall or whatever, or don't like shift when it's time, cause it's a sweet spot with that shit. You know what I'm saying? You gotta find a sweet spot. You feel me? It's gonna pop right in. Boom. And not by you forcing it, it's just sweet spot. Boom. 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 You know what I'm saying? Um, you gotta find a sweet spot. So Uh, so whole time we in a 53, we in a sleeper. Mind you, it's my turn. Okay, I'm on E-way. Not I'm on the E-way. I was on the E-way. I was on a regular street. And mind y'all, I'm a little sleepy, so y'all forgive me. But I'm not on the E-way. I'm on a regular street. I'm trying to shift. Dude was getting like mad. I ain't even about to lie to y'all. You feel me? Cause like this was like my first time like driving a stick semi. You know what I'm saying? He was in the passenger seat and I kept like grinding or whatever. Like this was more so like in my kind of like upper gears. Cause I mean like it's kind of easy, you know, like you got reverse in the front, left, one, two, three, four, five. Then you got six. Six is one, you know what I'm saying? Seven is two, eight is three, so on and so forth. You feel me? So um I'm I'm trying to shift. He grabbing a shifter, grabbing a shift like, give me this shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? He popped it right in gear. Boom. I'm shaking. Cause he just popped it in gear for me. You know what I'm saying? And he we back rolling. You feel me? Happens again. You feel me? I'm double clutching, clutch to neutral, clutch to gear, not working. You feel me? Mind you, I'm still giving it a little gas, but when you get ready to give it some accelerator, nah, not accelerator, get ready to shift, you got to give it gas. I'm sorry, you got to double clutch or whatever. Um, but he like, man, he like, you gonna make me work today. You gonna make me work today. So he ended up taking off his jacket or whatever. Like the nigga getting up, like he like sitting up like this in the front seat or whatever the case would be. So I'm like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Just relax, man. It's my first time type shit. You know what I'm saying? Take it easy, folks. Take it easy. So, I'm in that shifting or whatever the case may be, doing a little bit that I can. Now, I did have a couple smooth shifts, but I also had a couple bad shifts as well. So, um, he ended up, um, um, so I didn't end up going with that school because I found another one. You know what I'm saying? That was a lot cheaper because they made me pay. I had to pay like I think $9.50 to get my restriction lifted, and this was just like to just like get the restriction lifted. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause I didn't have to do nothing else. I already had a CDL. You get what I'm saying? Um, uh, so I ended up not going with them. Um, I got with this other company, you know, and yeah, I got with this other company, and I ended up completing it. You know what I'm saying? Got my restriction lifted or whatever the case may be. Cause it's good not to be restricted because like you never know what job you might want to go to. Who's hiring, whatever. You know? And what if it's a job come up that you really excuse me, that you really excuse me, damn. A job come up that you really, really want. You know what I'm saying? But they you know what I'm saying, you don't know how to drive a stick, so we gonna hold off on you. We looking for somebody that's versatile. You know, like you'll miss out type shit. You know what I'm saying? You'll miss out. Um, but yeah, like everybody's trucking journey is different. That was mine. I didn't go to school except it was except for me going to get that um restriction lifted or whatever the case may be. Uh, so I wouldn't be able to tell y'all shit about going over the road. You know, I can only tell you about the local game. I done drove every truck, fucking 53 footer, sleeper, day cab, 40 footer, 48 footer, 30 feet. I think they make them 30 feet. You know what I'm saying? But this is all over while I'm working there. You feel me? Like they giving me like job opportunities or whatever. Hey, you want to take this trailer here? So now you learn how to drop a trailer. You know what I'm saying? Put the legs down. You know what I'm saying? Disconnect. Back right into the kingpin. Make sure it's locked. Boom. Do a tug test. Put the hoses back on. You know, like that's what comes with this game. You know what I'm saying? That's what comes with this game. And yeah, chat, like that's my story. Like I didn't go to school or nothing like that. I just got on one of my local companies, you know. And excuse me, chat. And I got on one of my local companies and that's just what it was. It's been like that ever since. You know what I'm saying? Still here, have my own route. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, I really can't complain, but I really want to get into something that kind of like keeps me engaged. You know what I'm saying? Because like I say, delivering beer can't keep me engaged. It's cool money, don't get me wrong, G. But fucking thing again. But um, yeah, you know, so that was my story, chat. You know what I'm saying? Trucking is a very, very lucrative field you can get into. Like, it's a lot of ways to make money as a truck driver. A lot. Like, I'm into the construction thing, so like, I'll definitely be like doing and then like, you know, like it's feel good to have your CDL because like certain opportunities, like say if you was a hot shot person or whatever the case may be, got them long trailers and no CDL, it feels good. That like you can do other opportunities, you know what I'm saying? And I ain't gonna even lie to y'all. Like it's so many avenues of trucking, G. Like gas, cement, dump truck, fucking, you know, like so much. So much. Like you don't have to really settle for a job. That's what I be telling myself. Like, man, you don't have to. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's so much to do. Like, hey, like you go put gas in the ground. You know what I'm saying? You can go deliver this, bumping the ox all day. Like it just depends on what folks trying to do. So everybody's situation is different. You have to do what you can do. You know what I'm saying? Everybody can't afford to pay that. What is it? 3,500, 4,000. Heat. You know, like it costs. It costs. These type of programs cost. You know. Um. Yeah, it was something else I was gonna say, but I forget it. That's what I was gonna say. So I'm in Illinois, okay? And in Illinois, you can get your CDL younger than 21, but you won't be able to drive it, okay? So, shoot, I would say like all my young people out there, if you 20, I will go to your city DMV. You have to go to a DMV, not the Rush DMV. Not the I don't even say Rush, but not the regular DMV. You have to go to the CDL DMV. Like that was like I've known people that was like 19 years old with a CDL because they went to school for it. like you shouldn't run into any problems. You can tell them I sent you. I'm just playing, but yeah, you shouldn't run into no problems. But yeah, everybody's situation is different. Some people go to school, and as soon as they get off from school, they going right over the road. You know what I'm saying? Hey, that's cool. You know, like I'm not trying to go over the road. I ain't gonna lie. Like I got family here. Like, nah, that's just mess up my whole program. Now for me, I would if I build my business up and shit like that. Like, hey, I have to go a little bit out of the road or out of the state or whatever the case may be. That's cool. But like over the road would be really a stretch right now. Like I got kids, young kids at that. You know what I'm saying? Two under two. You know what I'm saying? Two under two. But but yeah, chat, that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? All my people that's thinking about getting a CDL, I really encourage you to get your CDL. Um very lucrative field. Like you can make some good money. Um, but that's just what it is, you know. If you guys like videos like this, you know what I'm saying, let me know. I will bring more videos like this to y'all. And like it could be about something else. Hey, starting a business. I'm about to start another business. I learned a lot with the business that I have, so I won't make those same mistakes. You know what I'm saying? So um chat, that's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? If you going getting your CDL, going to get your CDL, like don't get discouraged. Like don't give up. You can do it. And yeah, I'll see y'all on the road. You feel me? I'll see y'all on the road. Um, but yeah, that's just what it is, chat. You know, they say like I seen this meme. It was like some people need to stop rapping and get their CDL. That was hilarious. Real talk. That was hilarious. But I mean, people be sleep. It's a very lucrative field. You know what I'm saying? Very lucrative field. Um, Granted, I tell people like all the time, like you don't have to do what I'm doing. I'm just doing what I'm doing because it worked for me. You know what I'm saying? Like you might want to bump docks all damn day or sit in the aquarium all damn day. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, that ain't me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. So yeah, chat, we can do a part two. You know what I'm saying? I don't mind. Y'all let me know what y'all think of this video, and we can start working on part two. Um, cause yeah, like we can start working on part two. So like I say, guys, if chat, if you like videos like this, you know what I'm saying, give me a thumbs up, share my channel. Love y'all, man. Y'all don't even know. Cause this was a big step. A big step. So shout out to everybody that follows me, supports you. We getting somewhere. I just want to see us all win. You feel me? I just want to see us all win. So 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 yeah, chat, that's just what it is. I can come on to part two. Y'all just have to let me know. We can go into some other different avenues or whatever the case may be. Might be able to tell y'all what I got going on outside of what y'all already know. So that's just what it is. I'll see y'all on the next stream. Y'all be good. Y'all be safe. You feel me? And yeah, I'll see y'all later, chat. We out. We out. Oh shit.